Come on, guys. Okay, time to potentially make a successful Cho'Gath video. Might happen, uh, because every time I seem to make one, I just get just a horrible team or something. Um, but yeah, this team looks actually pretty good. We got Ezreal and Sana, which are just a super aggressive bottom lane. Got Rengar, which is super aggressive. Foxfire, so we could just have an overall super aggressive team. But they do have a good team too. They got two honorable opponents. I've got Aurelia, Kaylee, um, Amumu, and Leona. So they've got an equally good team for sure. So I'm just kind of hoping that our team is better. And while I'm at it, I'm going to kind of just do a bit of a guide for Cho'Gath, specifically like a tanky Cho'Gath. There is two kind of like Cho'Gaths. One that focuses on just like attack speed, um, and then you just go with also the tanky Cho'Gath that you just kind of want to get those defensive items. That's good for your team and stuff. Um, the thing is though is that defensive Cho'Gath is actually really strong because you can get a decent mix of items that are defensive while giving you some more ability power, and his moves all scale really well with ability power. So after you get like 4 or so defensive items, you can go and get a Rabadon's, and after that kind of hits, you just do so much damage with your Rupture, and your clears are just crazy with your E. So I'm going to show a bit of like itemization to get for a tank-based Cho'Gath, as well as the order of the moves that you want to build up first. I usually just build up my Q as fast as I can in my E, uh, because you can't use your roar, and you really only need the roar for basically just that silence. I mean, you're not getting it for the damage, and it does get more silence uh, per level, but it's not that much. Whereas your Q just has a flat mana, like it costs just as much at level 1 as it does at level 5, and of course your E is the same way, and it's absolutely free. So hopefully this goes well and I can show you guys a decent guide to how to play Cho'Gath, because he's a really strong champ. He's a uh, really great jungler, and yeah, he's pretty tough. Uh, and like I said, he can pump out the damage, whereas like Amumu can't really pump out too much damage, but he's got a great ultimate. Cho'Gath kind of doesn't have a very great ultimate for a team fight, but he does have good moves in general. So the first thing I try to do is build a quick Rod of Ages. So I start off with Ruby Crystal. I get my level 1 boots just so I'm not absolutely super slow, and then I just build a Catalyst with the Protector, and then the Rod of Ages. And I do this because you have to wait a minute to get the bonuses of this, and you have to wait essentially 10 minutes before it's full powered. So I'm going to ask
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I'm not sure what she's doing. And I think Rengar's going to help me. Rengar's going to help me as well, which is nice because Cho, like starting with this, you don't start with pots, so your starting health is kind of your starting health, and then your success kind of goes from there. So hopefully, I find sometimes people stay in the radius and they steal the XP, and then you're like still level 1, but you're like have your face smashed in, which kind of sucks, but hopefully they do a good leash. intent on staying, but it didn't seem to give her any XP, which is good. So first level Rupture, second level you get your Vorpal Spikes, and this is mainly just for clear speeds. And I really don't even grab my Silence until level 5, because you just don't need it. Like you can't really run around and use your Scream. Well, I guess your Scream, not your Roar. But either way, you can't use it all because it's way too much mana to be doing that. And as you can see here, this is kind of the reason why I do really love Cho, because that's a really fast clear time to go and get all that done. And I mean, the leash helps too, of course, but either way, still a really fast clear time.
First blood.
And then you can grab your red buff, go back, and grab your boots. And it does work out quite well, because now you've got a bit of red buff, a bit of blue buff, and you just kind of wait for 2 seconds and then peel out, and you can just go and start ganking. And I mean, that's really early to start ganking. So I'll sneak through over here. So maybe she has this warded. I'm not sure. No, she doesn't have it warded. So if I can get her to come over this way. And I think she just must have flashed away there. But that's okay.
A summoner has disconnected.
So this will be good. This will take her out of lane, and if she can't get any feed, then that's going to give Arya a serious advantage. But she does seem pretty good. I mean, she's not really getting caught by any of my stuff, so good on her for that, I guess. And you can kind of just waste your smite there, because my buff's not going to be back for another minute or so. So I'm going to come down blue and try to help them out. Or blue, come down to bot lane and try to help it out.
An enemy has been slain.
But they don't seem to need too much help.
An enemy has
And
been
there we
slain.
go. I'm just going to prevent her from getting anything. And that'll screw her over for a bit.
A summoner has reconnected. Killing spree.
Now this will pump us up to level 6, and we'll be good to go here now. One round the rules. And a lot of people would be like, oh, why would you do that? Or maybe, I'm not sure. But I find a lot of people hold on to their feast and they don't pump it. But you shouldn't hold on to your feast at all. Like, you should use it every chance you get until your 6 stacks, and then hold on to it. But before that, you're just kind of slowing yourself down by holding on to it, because you don't really need to. So we'll come back up here and maybe we can get a bit of a kill going on here for Ari. But she's gonna hug her turret quite a bit.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh, she almost stunned me right in front of her turret there, which would have sucked. And I should get my silence now. I guess I didn't notice that I didn't grab it, but like I said, like you can see there, silence is not really that key early on. You're just as good at using your rupture in this. So I mean, don't really worry about it too much, because you don't really need it all that much, really. And oh no, I don't think. Yeah, it's still 2560. So we'll come down here and we'll get some kills. Oh no, thought we might.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Oh.
Rampage.
Oh, and he flashed there. Yeah, but that's okay. That is one of Cho's flaws, I find, is he's not very good at, like, he can't really solo dragon that well. But eating dragon is always funny. Now, they do have a bit of CC, so the general rule I go by is you get your wow, they're getting trashed this game. You get Mercury Treads if there's a lot of CC. If there isn't, if there's not much CC to worry about, then you don't worry about it. And Amun was dead there, so that's kind of funny. So Ari's in here somewhere. I mean, well, of course Ari's in here. I can see her on the map, but you know what I'm saying.
You have slain an enemy.
So that's what happens to bitches. You eat bitches for breakfast! Which is funny.
Has destroyed a turret.
That was kind of a bit weird and kinky, but asked me if she was tasty. Trying to get their attention, but they don't seem to want to come. And I'm thinking this is going to be GG pretty quickly with 14-1.
Has destroyed a turret. Legendary. Double kill.
I don't know where easy is. Oh, Nice. Now, how he's gonna get out of there, I'm not sure. But always defend your carry. It's a good thing to do, to defend your carry. And that is one thing that I do love. When you've got your smite and your feast, you can counter jungle like a boss. So then after this, I'll get Mercury Treads, I guess, just to get them. Dirt. So you can get Mercury Treads, and then you want to build an Abyssal Scepter and a Frozen Heart. Abyssal Scepter, obviously for the magic resist, but you also get to reduce their magic. I mean, like, unless your mid gets it, but even for you, it's still a great piece. 70 ability power and 57 magic resist. And then you build up a Frozen Heart, and then you can get Guardian Angel if you want for another defensive piece, but after I get these two, and then I've got my Rod of Ages, I like to get a Rabadon's just for some sheer power, and then if you want, you can get Guardian Angel. But yeah, I'm sure they'll be just ending this one, like they're gonna surrender. If they don't, props to them, but I couldn't see it happening that they wouldn't. So Easy's kind of letting them know we're coming, but that's okay. What up, y'all? Run! So that how it done. Pretty much right there. Which I mean I can't really brag too much because our kills to their deaths is pretty robust. And there we go. There's the GG. So hopefully that helps a little bit. I mean, I know I didn't get to finish everything, but you guys kind of got to see what items you get and what to get after you kind of get your 4 basic weapons or items. Then you know, then you can choose to get a little bit more defense if you want to. But I'd start getting some ability power like Rabadon's because that's when Cho shines, because he does get 100% of his rupture ability power towards his rupture, which is great. So hopefully you like the guys. Hopefully you like the guys. Hopefully you guys like the video. There we go. And I don't know, I might be posting some more. I'm thinking about getting Karthus because he's a heavy competitive player. So I might get Karthus and do a little mid action soon. So so subscribe and like. Great help to me, and I really appreciate it. And just check out some other vids if you want, and I'll see you guys around.